Jai Hind everyone, welcome back to the class of English Studies. My name is Arun Kumar, your guide, mentor and partner in the mission of mastering NDA, CDS and SSC English. Friends, in the last class we are discussing previous year's questions of NDA from the topic spotting errors. In this class we are going to continue with the same. We will discuss a few more questions from different topics. So let us start. Friends, let us start with the questions asked from the topic prepositions and verb usage. Question number 30 asked in 2015. After opening the door, we entered into the room next to the kitchen. Read every part of the sentence carefully. After opening the door, correct? We entered into the room. Here is the error. Entered into. Why? Because there are certain verbs that don't take prepositions. So if you find prepositions after such verbs, that becomes an error. So enter here will not take into. Why? Because such verbs are complete in themselves for giving expressions, for giving meanings. So they don't need what? Prepositions. Enter means to get inside, to get in. So enter itself is sufficient for giving the meaning, so it will not take preposition. So enter into is wrong here. This is the error. Second sentence, 31. The students were awaiting for the arrival of the chief guest. Same problem here. Awaiting again is the verb that does not take preposition. Why? Because such verbs are called direct transitives. Direct transitives means these verbs, they don't take prepositions, they take objects directly, means they are followed by the objects directly without prepositions. That is why they are called direct transitives or verbs without prepositions. So awaiting for is wrong. Why? Because await does not take prepositions. Okay, he was awaiting for his result. Wrong. He was awaiting his result. Right. Yes or no? Mr. Smith was accused for murder, but the court found him not guilty and acquitted him. So this is wrong. What type of error is it? Phrasal verb error. Correct preposition with this verb accused. What is the right preposition? Accused of. Accused of is the right preposition. He is accused of murder. He is accused for murder is wrong. So next. Now question number 33. We were able to make it in spite of a bad weather. We were able to make it, correct? In spite of is also correct. Now see, a bad weather. What is bad weather? It's something like uncountable and it will not take a article. It's not countable. So article, placing article before bad weather is the error. So a bad weather. This is wrong. Article error. It is necessary for us to familiarize with and get used to the ways of the people among whom we live. Now, it is necessary for us to familiarize with and get used to. See, get used to and familiarize with. So, to maintain parallelism, what is this called? Parallelism. Parallelism or consistency in the sentence, what we require here? Reflexive pronoun. So reflexive pronoun ourselves. It is necessary for us to familiarize ourselves with and get used to the ways of the people. Like he enjoyed at the party. Wrong. He enjoyed himself at the party. Why? Because one who is the subject is the object also. He is enjoying and he is being enjoyed. So subject and object is the same person. Here also it is necessary for us to familiarize. Who is getting familiarized? they themselves only. That is why these types of verbs are followed by what? Reflexive pronouns. Enjoy, himself, familiarize ourselves. This is the error. Now next, we must sympathize for others in their troubles. So what is wrong here? We must sympathize. We must have sympathy for others or with others. With others. We must have sympathy with others is right sentence. For others is wrong. Sympathy is followed by what? With, not for. So what would be the right one? We must sympathize with others in their troubles. So correct phrase would be sympathize with, not for. Next. Question number 36. My friend was habitual to drive a car at very high speed. So, what is the correct phrase? Habitual to, wrong. Habitual of driving. Habitual of driving a car. Habitual of. He is habitual of something, not habitual to. He does not listen to what I say, although I am advising him for a long time. So I am advising him for a long time. Remember the sentence with time reference and for and since? Which tense should we use? We should use perfect continuous tense. So am will be what? Have been. So I have been advising him for a long time. Present perfect continuous. Why? Because we have time here with for. I prefer coffee than tea. My friends always take the trouble to get me a cup of coffee whenever I visit them. So as I prefer coffee than tea. Remember the rule prefer. Prefer is followed by what? To, not by than. Prefer. I prefer tea to coffee. Comparison. Which I like more, tea or coffee. So prefer is followed by to, not by than. So this is the error. So we have done question number 38. Now let us see the next. This building comprises of six houses, three parking lots, and one basement. Remember, certain verbs don't take prepositions. So same here, comprises. So comprise comes alone. Comprise verb does not take preposition, is not followed by preposition. So right sentence would be, this building comprises six houses, three parking lots, and one basement. Of is wrong. The committee comprises of five members. Wrong. The committee comprises five members. Comprise is not followed by preposition. I look forward to meet you. What is wrong here? I look forward to, wrong. What you will use? Gerund. So meeting. I look forward to meeting you. Accustomed to, verb with ing. Look forward to, verb with ing. Don't get confused. Key after to we will have b1. Wrong. Base verb. Wrong. Generally after to we have base verb b1, but look forward to is followed by what? Gerund. Gerund. Okay. Meeting. I look forward to meeting you. He is accustomed to, then coming verb will be with ing. We have just discussed all these rules in that series 100 golden rules of spotting errors. So no question is out of those rules. I cannot cope up with this pressure. It sounds correct, but what is wrong here? Cope up with, this is the wrong phrase. Cope up is wrong. Cope with is the correct one. Cope with. So this up is wrong here. Cope up will not be there. So we were discussing about the issue. Now same, this discuss will not take preposition. Why? Because this is direct transitive. It will take object directly, so no preposition. So we were discussing about is wrong. we were discussing about is wrong. So what is the right sentence? We were discussing the issue. Correct. So discuss, describe, comprise, all these verbs don't take prepositions after them. Remember. So next one. Question number 43. Dispose of the garbage from the shelves. The sentence sounds correct, seems to be correct, but it is grammatically wrong. Why? Because this is wrong preposition here. Dispose of, wrong phrase. What is the correct one? Dispose, single F, dispose of, dispose of. So of, O double F is wrong. What is the right one? Dispose of, O F. Question number 44. In the 19th century, most traditional scholars tried to stay clear from the imperial government. Imperial government, now see, clear from. This is the wrong phrase because clear here will take off. Clear off the imperial government, not from. Next. He began his discussion by pointing over that men and women had different biological functions. He began his discussion by pointing over. What is the correct phrase? Pointing out. Point out. To indicate something, we use point out, phrasal verb. We don't use point over. So what? Over is wrong, but with the right one, pointing out would be the correct one. So we have discussed total 45 questions. Now let us move to the next topic. Now friends, next we have question number 46. Emphasis on equality of life ensures for the health and happiness of every individual. Emphasis on equality of life ensures. Ensure is a direct transitive verb. So ensure will not take preposition for. So what will the correct right sentence? Emphasis on equality of life ensures what? Direct object, the health and happiness of every individual. Ensure for is wrong. It will ensure for the smooth conduct of event. Wrong. What is the right sentence? It will ensure the smooth conduct of the event. Ensure is not followed by preposition. It is, complete in itself to express the meaning. Now next, he appears to be an honest man. Honest. What type of error is it? Article error. Honest is what? Oh, honest. Sound is vowel sound. So in place of a, what would be the right article? An honest man. A honest mistake is no more than that, just an honest mistake. So what is wrong here? Again, article, an honest mistake. So this is question number 48. Let us move. Now question number 49. The opportunity to attain foundational literacy and pursue a honest, again, you can see what should be the right article? An honest livelihood. So this is article error. So you have to be very, very careful while reading the, sentence. Read each part of the sentence carefully, and if there is an error, spot it out. So friends, let us see question number 51. This question was asked in 2019. Opening his letters, reading them carefully, and sending for his clerk, he dictated answers with them. Now there are three actions taking place. First one, opening, second, reading, and third one, sending. So the sentence has maintained parallelism, opening, reading, and sending. So there is nothing wrong here. Now let us read. He dictated answers with them. Now, dictate verb takes two preposition, not with. We dictate anything to a person, not with a person. person. So what is wrong? He dictated answers with them is wrong. He dictated answers to them. So this is what kind of error? Wrong preposition with the verb. Now, question number 52. Most of us who are older competitive runners are not able to race anywhere at the same speed as we do when we were 30. This question was asked in again 2019. Now, in the sentence compares two abilities, one in past and other is present. Now, most of us who are older competitive runners are not ability to race anywhere at the same speed as we do when we were 30. Now, this is past. It is talking about past ability. So, for past ability, how can we use this present? So, what would the correct one? As we did when we were 30. So, error is here. Now, let us see question number 53. After reading forward of the book on environmental issues in India, I decided to meet its author. Now, read the first part. After reading forward of the book, see the spelling of forward. What is the meaning of this word? Forward means direction. Forward means onward movement. So there is not any relevance of this word here with the book. Yes or no? So what kind of error is it? This is a homonym error. Correct. Actually, it is talking about what? The sentence is talking about this one, forward. Forward means the introductory part of any book. Introductory part of any book is called forward. Now the spelling of forward is Foreward, and what is the spelling here? Forward. So this is homonym error. Both the words sound same, but spelling is different, meaning is different. So we have to be very careful while reading the sentence. Now let us see questions asked from the topic idioms, fixed expressions or connectors. Question number 54. Unless you stop to make noise at once, I will have no option but to bring the matter to the attention of the police. Now, unless you stop to make noise at once. Now, this stop word, I stopped to drink water. Stop will be followed by to when you stop for a purpose. I stopped there to drink water. This is okay. But when some activity is going on and then you have to stop it, then the same verb stop will take what? Ing. Stop making the noise. To will not be there. So difference between stop, to and stop plus bing. Stop to means when you stop with a purpose. I stopped there to drink water. Purpose was drinking water. Now stop plus VING, when some activity is in progress going on, then that stop will take what? ING, verb ING. Now, unless you stop to make noise, noise was already happening. So, activity was on. So, stopping. So, unless you stop to make noise is wrong. Unless you stop making noise. Unless you stop making noise. Now, question number 55. He couldn't but help shed tears at the plight of villagers rendered homeless by a devastating cyclone. Very good. This question was asked in 2015. Now this sentence can be seen in two ways. इस sentence को हम दो तरीके से देख सकते हैं. He couldn't but help. Now this structure is also correct. He couldn't but. So couldn't plus but, then it will be followed by V1 base verb. Okay, so he couldn't but help shed tears. So couldn't but shed tears would be the correct one, correct structure. There is no need of help here. Why? Because already you have verb shed. So he couldn't but shed tears at the plight of villagers. This is the one way we can see this sentence. Other way, if you are removing this but, he couldn't help shedding tears. अगर यहाँ but हटा दें तो he couldn't help shedding tears at the plight of villagers. Since but is already given here, but पहले से दिया हुआ है, so the structure is correct. What you will do? You will remove help. He couldn't but shed tears. Help here is redundant. Help की यहाँ कोई जरूरत नहीं है. So these two sentences are very, very important ones. Now let us see question number 59. He goes to his office by bicycle every day. So he goes to his office, correct, by bicycle, correct, every day, correct. So there is no error. Now, far from being appreciated, his conduct was discussed and sharply commented. Remember when we're discussing active and passive voice? The sentence with verb with preposition. The preposition will always remain intact even after changing into passive voice. So when we change into passive voice, preposition will not be removed. So let us see, far from being appreciated, his conduct was discussed and sharply what? Commented. Comment upon. Comment will not come alone here. So it is commented upon or comment upon, sharply commented upon. Slow and steady owns the race, as the wise would say. Slow and steady, what? Owns the race or wins the race? Wins the race. So this is the error. Next. Now question number 62. A bird in hand is better than two in the bush. When any idiom is used in any sentence, while spotting error, just see whether exactly the same wordings have been used or not. You cannot change any word in the idiom. That is the rule. Let us see. A bird in hand is better than two. Wrong. A bird in hand is what? Worth two in the bush. This is the correct one. Better than two is wrong. A bird in hand is worth two in the bush. So what type of error is it? Idiomatic error. Error in idiom. So this is the error. Okay. Better than is wrong. Worth two in the bush is correct. Now question number 63. Questions from pronouns, tags or indirect speech. Let us see. Question number 63. You will come to my party tomorrow, isn't it? Now, isn't it? What type of sentence? This is question tag, sentence with question tag. See the polarity. Polarity is what? You will come to my party. Polarity is positive. So question tag will be negative. Negative, it is okay. Now check the tense, check the helping verb. You will come to my party. So will. So in question tag, we will use the same helping verb, same tense. So what would be the correct one? Won't you? Yes or no? Want you. Will not. is equal to won't you. So correct question tag will be won't you. Question number 64. You were going to explain your late arrival, isn't it? Again, see, you are going to explain, polarity is positive, so it is negative. Okay, now check the tense, past tense. Where, helping verb is where, so what, isn't it is wrong, so weren't you. Same pronoun, weren't you. So you were going to explain your late arrival, weren't you? Okay. So this, what type of error? Question tag error. I asked him that why he was angry, but he did not answer. Now I asked him that why he was angry, but he did not answer. What type of error? Direct and indirect speech narration. Remember WS sentence. So in WS sentence, do we use that? No. WS sentence में that का use नहीं करते. So this is the error. I asked him why he was angry. That is wrong here. That is wrong. He asked whether either of the brothers were at home. Subject verb agreement. Remember, either of. So before of we have either, and either is what? Either of the brothers. What is either? Either is singular. Each, every, either, neither, singular. So verb will be what? Verb will agree with what? Either, because before of we have singular. So watch. So he asked whether either of the brothers was at home. So this is all for today. See you in the next class with more questions. Thank you so much.